Humanity has spent decades and billions of dollars in research trying to figure out the most efficient way to leave the solar system. We tried chemical rockets, basically controlled explosions. We tried ion drives, which are kind of like glorified flashlights. We even thought about using nuclear energy. But as it turns out, the key to the stars isn't a bigger engine, it's a parasite, at least in Andy Weir's Project Hail Mary novel, which I hope you have read or at least watched the movie adaptation, because there will be some unavoidable spoilers in this video. In the universe Andy Weir crafted, the world is ending because a spaceborne microbe called Astrophage is dimming the sun. But if you are smart enough and desperate enough, you don't just see a tragedy, you see the most efficient battery in the known universe. Today, we are breaking down the spin drive used in Project Hail Mary. To understand the engine, first you have to understand the fuel. Astrophage, which is coined from the ancient Greek words astro and phage, meaning star eater, is a single-celled microbe that spends a part of its lifespan on the surface of stars, and no, it doesn't do fusion. When an astrophage cell hits the surface of a star, it begins to feed by consuming the star's electromagnetic energy output on a massive scale while multiplying exponentially with each generation. This dims the star's brightness from the outside perspective, enough to plunge orbiting planets into a catastrophic ice age and trigger mass extinctions. But astrophage doesn't store that energy as chemical bonds like a plant does. It's much more hardcore. It uses Einstein's mass energy equivalence to convert the star's electromagnetic output directly into physical mass. Or to put it simply, every time it absorbs a photon, the cell actually gets heavier. By the time it's fully enriched, it has packed roughly 11.2 nanograms of mass into a space the size of a white blood cell. And because c squared, the speed of light, is a staggering 90 quadrillions meters squared per second squared, A equals mc squared tells us that a tiny amount of mass holds a terrifying amount of energy. A single gram of enriched astrophage holds about 90 terajoules. That's roughly the energy of 1.5 Hiroshima nuclear bombs sitting in the palm of your hand. And the best part, its energy doesn't leak. It somehow traps that energy perfectly inside. Nothing leaks until it's triggered. So, how do we turn these apocalyptic parasites into thrust? You build a spin drive. Normal rockets work by throwing stuff out the back, and the faster you throw the stuff, the more push you get. Chemical rockets throw gas at around 4 kilometers per second. The spin drive, it throws light. The Hail Mary utilizes 1009 of these, and we have to zoom in on one to understand how it works. Inside the engine, enriched astrophage is attracted to one side of a rotating triangular mechanism using low-intensity light with wavelengths of 4.26 micron and 18.31 micron. Why do these specific wavelengths attract astrophage? The simplified explanation is that this specific wavelength of light acts like a beacon to it, triggering a response that causes it to move towards the source. Back to the engine, the triangular drive then rotates to expose the now coated surface to space, and the intensity of said light is increased drastically. This triggers the astrophage, and they release all that stored mass as light, and that outgoing light generates thrust. Then, the drive is rotated once more to an area where the now dead astrophage is cleaned off. Thanks to the triangular shape and the engine working in 3 steps, it can be set up to ensure that the side facing outer space is always thrusting the ship forward. Now, you might think, light doesn't have mass, so how can it push an entire spaceship? Well, physics says light has momentum thanks to this formula. Or in other words, light carries a punch, and if you throw enough of it in one direction, you go the other way. Because the exhaust velocity of the spin drive is literally the speed of light, its specific impulse, which is the measurement of rocket or jet engine efficiency, is roughly 30,570,000 seconds. For context, the best chemical rockets we have are around 450 seconds. In other words, the spin drive is the very definition of efficiency. It's important to know that the exhaust is invisible. Because astrophage releases energy as infrared light, you will not see a majestic blue flame or a glowing trail. To the naked eye, the back of the ship looks like nothing. But in reality, it's spitting out a concentrated beam of heat so intense it would melt just about anything. But that's not all. If your engine is spitting out enough infrared light to push a 100-ton ship to relativistic speeds, your concerns are far from finished. If we ever come across or create a fuel like astrophage, building a real Hail Mary spaceship would definitely trigger a lot of safety alarms and delays before we finish it. So, there you have it, the spin drive in a nutshell. There are tons of other wonderful technology, fictional or otherwise, that are mentioned in Project Hail Mary. Again, if you haven't read the novel, seriously, go fix that. It's a beautiful work of art, and if you have, let me know which technology in it blew your mind the most. If you enjoyed this video, you should click on the one on your screen right now It is a basic breakdown on how Artemis 2 re-entry works, or you can just choose to learn how to build a nuclear power plant in your backyard here. Thanks for sticking around to the end. Do the thing with the like button, hit subscribe for more engineering deep dives, and stay positive out there.